Hey guys, it's Mike. Just before the video starts, I just wanted to clear a few things up. This isn't how I imagined the video being. I was going to do sort of a first look kind of thing, just like how you would see on MMO Hut or MMO Bomb. I thought that I wanted to do something more journalistic, I guess, more of sort of a review. I wanted to steer clear of reviews, didn't want to get into the whole rating system, so I haven't put a rating system into this, but it's very review-ish, and it's very much a review and not a first impressions. So if you like this style of video, tell me, and if you want me to do something else, that's fine, because this took me a long time to do. This took me my whole day to do today, so I just hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later on. Good evening everyone, it's Mike from Fresh Juice Gaming, and today we're having a look at the Raiderz close beta test. Character selection. When I first entered the character selection screen, I wasn't expecting much. I thought that I would see a few bland face presets and hairstyles that wouldn't look too much different from each other. But I was very surprised to find that as I continued to go through all the options available to me, I had made a very cool and unique character. It looks like Perfect World Entertainment planned to make this game a crash hit title on the free-to-play market, and having a very clean, simple and advanced character selection will only increase their chances. Classes and skill trees. You have 4 classes to choose from: the Defender, Berserker, Cleric and Sorcerer. The Defender is your standard melee tank class that wields a one-handed sword and shield. The Berserker is a melee-based damage dealer that wields a two-handed sword and are much slower in movement and attack speed. The Cleric is your healer and will stay at the back of a group and provide support in the form of buffs and heals. The Sorcerer is your mage class. They wield very powerful magic and deal large amounts of damage in small bursts. The skill tree for the most part isn't much different from the other MMORPGs, so I wasn't going to bother talking about it. But it does offer a hybrid skill tree which allows you to learn skills from other classes once you hit level 11. Options and UI. Well, let's face it, if you're a hardcore PC gamer, this is usually the thing you look at or think about first. Are the graphical options good? Will I be able to play this game in full screen? Does it support DirectX 11, etc.? Raiderz isn't the prettiest game I've ever played, nor is it the ugliest, but you'll still need a good rig to play it with no frame rate drops. So it is great to see that Perfect World Entertainment have added an option which turns shadows off and most of the graphical options down to its lowest. With the graphical options at their highest, I get around 60 to 50 frames per second, but with the graphical options on the lowest, my frame rate was increased to 90 frames per second. So you'll just have to choose if you want to play with 60 frames with nice looking graphics or play at 90 frames with nasty looking visuals. There's not much to say about the UI other than it's slick and gets things done. Combat and questing. Unlike most MMOs, Raiderz has taken the combat from most modern action RPGs and has crafted it into one of the best combat systems I've seen in an MMORPG. Because of this, you won't find yourself standing still while spamming your skills and getting hit by mobs. You'll actually have to dodge incoming attacks and use skills at the right time to survive. Now, for some time this game has been advertising itself as a Monster Hunter-like game that's online. Now, I wouldn't compare it to Monster Hunter, but there are huge amounts of epic monsters in this game that are actually pretty hard to beat. So this is when the dodge system comes into play, because you'll find that these epic monsters hit hard and they won't go easy on you. Overall, the combat feels fun and new, but at times can be a little unresponsive and glitchy. Now here comes one of my major problems with the game: the questing. Even though the combat feels new and really fun, the quests are so painfully boring. Now, we're all used to the mob grinding and quest grinding, but for some reason Raiderz takes both of these and puts them together. You'll often find yourself having to kill 10 mobs or more and then do 2 more quests that will have you do the same thing 2 or 3 more times. At first it didn't really bother me, but once you get into the later stages of the game, enemy mobs are much tougher to beat, so killing 10 mobs may take 10 to 20 minutes, which isn't all that fun. Now that's just me. You may find that you like this kind of questing and you should still try it. It's free and it's a great game, but I just don't enjoy the questing.
Do you like toenails? Well, that's completely irrelevant. I want you to subscribe to this channel today, and if you don't, I'll beat you with a piece of meat. You got it? Good.